What's up? Hello, welcome back to another CB Media YouTube video. Today I'm doing a feature on this Lamborghini Aventador wide-body, quote-unquote, Liberty Walk car built here in Thailand by my buddy Kit. This car is total insanity. You saw a teaser of it at the Platoon Style Car Show. Today we're gonna dive deep on what this car actually is. Believe it or not, get this, it's actually half Toyota Crown, half Honda Accord. The front half of the chassis is from a Toyota Crown. The rear half of the chassis is from a Honda Accord. The engine is a VR4 out of a 3000 GT with a single turbo conversion using the automatic transmission out of the 3000 GT. The suspension is from a Toyota Hilux with air ride, of course. The interior tub, like the tub of the interior of the car, is from a Honda Civic. That is why the steering wheel and the dash is Honda Civic. And then the door itself, the quote-unquote Lamborghini door, is really a Nissan NX 2000 door, like as a shell that has been modified to look like an Aventador. And the rest of the body, all the body panels, everything on this car is handmade here in Thailand. Everything from the front bumper to the headlights to the glass is all handmade custom body panels, manufactured one of one here in the country of Thailand. And in my opinion, this is the best Lamborghini Aventador replica I have ever seen in my life. If you saw this thing driving through the streets of Bangkok, you wouldn't even think twice that this was a real Lambo. And also, the fact that it's a single turbo VR4 engine makes it so incredibly cool and super unique. But the funny thing is, back in the day, like even before I had 100,000 subscribers, I visited Kit and I drove his insanely weird Zuzu D-Max. And when I featured that truck, I walked across the street to a garage where they're in the process of building a Lamborghini Aventador replica. That was 2 or 3 years ago. That car that I saw back then is this. That's so wild. I told them I wanted to feature the car when it was completed, and here we are a few years later, it's happening. By the way, I forgot to mention this. The brakes are from a BMW, and then the entire steering system, like the steering rack, is from an Isuzu D-Max. But what's even more crazy than that, than repurposing parts, is stuff like this. The headlights, the front bumper, the hood, like the fenders, all of this, like this rear quarter panel, hand manufactured, again, by Kit and his team at his little shop here in Bangkok, Thailand. So this is how you open the door. And as you saw, it does have actual Lambo doors, but there's a tiny little latch. The door goes up like a Lambo. And as I was saying, the interior, all of this, the hub, is out of a Honda Civic. Kit is in the process of replacing the door panels. There was something that he wasn't happy with, so those are being redone. And I'm about to have Kit start this thing for us so you can hear the exhaust note of that single turbo VR4. But first, I want to explain something to you guys so you don't get it twisted in the comments. Here in Thailand, we have a massive import duty tax on cars. So something like a Lamborghini Aventador here in Thailand is close to $2 million US because of the import duty tax. And on the flip side of that, the cost of labor here in Thailand is so incredibly cheap. At most like race shops, custom fabrication shops in the US these days, you're gonna pay $150 to $200 an hour for labor. But here in Thailand, the cost of labor is normally 15 to 20 US dollars per hour. And they don't work off book time. They charge you the exact amount of time it takes to complete a task. So with the insanely high prices of legit Lamborghinis and the extremely low prices of talented labor here, stuff like this exists. Back in the US, I think to build this would cost probably as much as a Lamborghini Huracan. You would probably have $200,000 in labor costs just to make something like that in the US. But here in Thailand, once again, because of the extremely high prices of legitimate Aventadors and the extremely low prices of very talented labor, it allows something like this to exist. I just wanted to clarify that for the comment section. give this thing a little bit of revs for us. We're not gonna go too wild because we're in a residential area, but you need to hear the exhaust. Now, it's my personal opinion that the V12 that comes in the real Lamborghini Aventador is one of the great engines of my lifetime. I personally love large displacement, high revving, naturally aspirated engines, but you can't deny the fact that that sounds freaking amazing. Turbo conversion sounded so good. Okay. Well, surprisingly, I do fit. Lambo doors down. Let's do it, kid. From Honda, right? Honda?
Honda.
Yeah. Look at the dash. The dash is crazy. Because it's legitimately like you're sitting in a newer generation Civic. It does have aircon, but I suggested to turn it off, windows down. I want to hear that VR4. This thing is so crazy, man. The dash trips me out. Even the RPM works, the mile per hour work, everything works on this, which is crazy. Now here's the thing. This is a brand new build. Kit literally just got done with it a week ago. That's why there's no door panels, still getting that ironed out. Also still getting the suspension ironed out. They had to adjust the rear sway bar or get a new rear sway bar, one of those. And because of that, the car is not stable at high speeds. This is what I was told. So we're not gonna drive at high speeds. We're just gonna cruise around. Also, because this is typical Thailand, you'll notice this car has no seat belts, of course. Welcome to Thailand. Safety fifth. Coffee?
Coffee.
Yeah, let's go get coffee.
11, 7, right? 11.
Okay.
11, okay.
Let's go. Headroom? Headroom's pretty much the same as a real Aventador. I've been in real Aventadors before and exact same thing. This trips me out that the shifter is from a Civic. And like I said, the automatic transmission that's in this is also from the 3000 GT VR4. Finding that drivetrain with a 6-speed manual here in Thailand is extremely, extremely rare and very difficult. I would guess there's probably only a dozen manual transmission 3000 GTs in this country, so that's probably why he went with the auto. Look at the door handle. The door handle's down here, and it's obviously from a Civic. Is your Lambo replica really a Lambo replica without Lambo doors? My phone keeps overheating and shutting off and stopping filming because it is that hot here in Thailand currently. And it's only March. Nice. See what happens when August gets here. Pray for me. When's the last time you've been to a 7-Eleven in one of my YouTube videos? Probably been a while, right? Thanks, bro. Such a nice guy. Brought me out in this fake Lamborghini Aventador and bought me coffee. Oh, look what's parked next to us. E30. Look at the E30. Oh, it's your dad's car.
Yeah.
I have an E30 as well.
Pretty good. Right?
Yeah, it's very good.
Manual as well, man.
Oh, and it's a manual. Nice, dude.
I learned to drive manual in this car. I don't want a new electric car.
You learned to drive a manual in that car. Nice E30. By the way, if you come to Thailand, you want iced coffee from 7-Eleven, Amazon Black, no sugar is the way to go. Not sponsored, but Amazon, if you would like to sponsor me, I will take your money. Like the way the door closes, it's impressive. Like things like that, like the fitment and how tight it is. For being built in a dude's garage next to his house, the quality, the fitment, and the build is actually really impressive. Oh, that's Rangsit University. That is one of the biggest colleges here in Thailand. That's why you see all the schoolgirls running around in their college outfits. Hello. I will also say that this car is actually pretty comfortable. I mean, it rides surprisingly well. I mean, again, it has Toyota Hilux suspension with air ride on it. And the roads here in Bangkok, especially this area of Bangkok and Rangsit, are absolutely terrible. And it's handling them pretty well. I mean, you could pretty much daily drive this thing. Now that we're not in a public area, one more rev. Let's hear that single turbo VR4 really scream.